Alright, hello everybody. Welcome here to a presentation of Hardhats TV. We're still here in Omaha, Nebraska for the College World Series Legion Tournament. This is Friday night. We will have one more game tomorrow at 2:30, but today we're having our final game at the Millard South Complex, this John A. Lamel complex. They've been such gracious hosts to all of us. But they are going to be, today we're going to finish out our trip here with the Millard South side of things. We're going to play our final game here against Millard South themselves, or as they're known in Legion, the Hagge Patriots. They're the Millard South Patriots otherwise. They're the Hagge Patriots here. So, there you go. So we're going to have our game against the Hagge Patriots coming up right in a moment.
Thanks for grading that. Absolutely. Yeah, they'll be wearing that around the house. I love it. That's great.
All right. So we're going to have our game here. I'm going to guess maybe a 7:05-ish start. Should be about right. I don't know if we're going to national anthem this one. I think you do them every few games kind of thing. We did that for the Hardhats hosting the tournament of the Veterans Classic. Where did my scoreboard go? Hello.
Hey, Al. Hey, how are you? Good, how you doing? You guys surviving the heat? Well, it's been nasty this last week, I feel like. This is my fifth, so.
Hello,
We're
all
gonna
of
sleep
you.
good tonight. Don't suck, I'll be all over. Don't suck. Yeah.
All right. Players having some banter up here. We have starting lineup for the Hardhats. Starting and leading off will be the shortstop Don McKnight, followed by second baseman Aiden Roberts. This might start to sound familiar. The third baseman Hayden Hollick will be batting third. He'll be playing third as well. Aaron Roche not in this lineup. Then the right fielder Harry Good will be batting fourth, cleanup, and playing right. The first baseman Alex Dietrich will be fifth and playing first. The catcher will be Philip Bentz. He'll be playing sixth. The designated hitter will be Dylan Marsh, his first time starting in this game, or in this series. He came in relief as a second baseman when Aiden Roberts went on to the field, and when Aiden Roberts pitched in the game we had yesterday against Fremont, Nebraska. But that's the situation. Hardhats trying to get a win here against this 4-0 Millard South team. Millard South desperately needs this win. They're going to be playing their hardest. I'm just trying to figure out the scoreboard. It was working just a minute ago. So there you go. I believe our upload rate, we're doing fine. Okay, we are back. Welcome back. Was just messing around with the connection and whatnot. We should be returning to what I hope works. for the stream. There we go, and we got our scoreboard. Good, that was the problem. Scoreboard was having some issues. Let me double check something. Does it show one ball for you guys? Let me check. It'll do it in like 5 seconds here. I'm just making sure the scoreboard's responsive. There we go. One ball. All right. So it's working. So, to recap that Hardhats lineup, so first will be the shortstop, Don McKnight. Second baseman, Aiden Roberts, will be batting second. The third baseman, Hayden Hollick, will be at third. Will be batting third. The cleanup man will be right fielder, Harry Good. The 5-hole is occupied by first baseman, Alex Dietrich. Catcher, Philip Bentz, will fill the 6th spot. Then the designated hitter will be Dylan Marsh, his first start of this Omaha series. He'll be DHing and batting 7th. Then the left fielder, Tate Crosswaite, will be at 8. And the center fielder will be Zeke Farley at 9. Ridge Inhofer not in this lineup. He had him playing center for the last 2 games. But on the mound will be the starting pitcher, Hayden Lighty. Jaden Moreno went 7 innings of 2-run ball, got the win earlier today. In the very long ago game, it feels like, at 9:30 against the Sheridan Troopers. So, let me get you that Pat Hagge lineup real quick. Ooh, it's typed out. I had this thing prepped.
Yeah, they did their lineups on the computer back here in the room tonight.
Oh, back here?
And then they wrote it all there.
Huh.
Greg's left-handed, and he writes really well.
Best left-handed writing I've ever seen.
This just works so much better. They can go back and look at who played what.
Yeah.
From the database. So it sure helps us. I wish more people could do it.
That's right.
All right.
Easy to read.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let me get this down real quick.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Is that Marsh? No.
Yep, Marsh. Dylan Marsh.
Dylan Newsom? Dylan Mark?
Dylan Marsh.
Did you write it?
No. But he's not. His handwriting's a lot better. But, yeah.
Well, the problem is the bottom part. Is that? He's got people mixed up here.
What?
He's got Max Hurd.
All right.
He's got Max
Are we back?
H, and he's
Are we
got
back?
some people.
I think we're back. I think we're back, baby.
Why? Did you?
Well, he usually
We're back. All right. Got it solved. So in the meantime, Don McKnight got hit with a scary hit by pitch. He walked it off, went over to first, got over to second on a wild pitch, and Aiden Roberts struck out looking. That's all you missed. So now that you're back up to speed, it's 2-0 here now to Hayden Hollick. McKnight on second, with 1 out in the top of the first. Here against Drew DeVries. I'm assuming no relation to the DeVries clan that head coaches and leads the Drake Bulldogs in basketball in the Missouri Valley Conference. 3-0 now to Hollick. Yep, it's solved. Well, we should be good now. Apologies for all of that. He didn't miss too much, though. Mostly it was pregame stuff. So that's off the plate. Taken. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. DeVries issues his first free pass, and that'll put a man on first. 2 men on, 1 out here in the top of the first.
Down to first with the walk. His runners at first and second with 1 out. Now batting number 14.
Harry Good now comes up.
Good.
Harrison Good had that 2-run shot to left center that broke the game open and gave the Hardhats the win in the bottom of the 6th earlier today in 9:30. That's called strike. Ooh, we're gonna call that edge of the plate 0-1. So 0-1 here to Harry Good. Fouled off, hard hit ball though. 0-2 here to Good. So now the 0-2 to Good. DeVries check it back on Dom. Shortstop wants him to throw. Nothing coming. So fouled, nubbed off. Keep the at bat going. So Good, 4 for 10 on the weekend, takes one in the dirt, so it's 1-2 now. He does have one walk, but he's 4 for 10. He had that 2-run homer. He has 3 runs for himself and brought in 5. Had a very good weekend out here. He also had a pretty good series in. He had a great second game in Yankton. His first game was a little iffy though. That is tipped. That'll be strike 3. So foul tip, strike 3. Second strikeout for DeVries. And coming up now is going to be Alex Dietrich, the first baseman.
Runners at first and second. Now batting, number 27, Alex Dietrich.
Dietrich now up. Thing is, for the storyline for him, he went 3 for 4 in the first game of this tournament when we played against Carney Runza. And when that happened, he went 3 for 4. He got 5 RBIs in one game. And since then, he has yet to record a hit. So he's been, highs and lows here in this tournament. 2 outs. He'd love to break that so that he doesn't have to hang over him for the rest of the game. He drives that one into left. The left fielder going back for it. He's running back. It is off of the wall. That'll bring home McKnight. And staying at second, or staying at third will be Hollick. A RBI double gets the Hardhats on the board. There's that hit. A really deep one. Bounces off the wall in left center. How about that? Alex Dietrich, RBI double.
Into third. And Dietrich gets to second with the double. Now batting the catcher, number 11, Philip Bentz.
So runners on second and third. It's Philip Bentz's turn. The catcher got a triple back in Yankton. That's a strike. He comes into this game 1 for 6 with 1 run and a stolen base. All right, the 0-1 here from DeVries. He delivers one, taken right through the legs of the catcher, but nothing major. 1-1. All right. The 1-1, taken on the outside edge of the plate. 2-0 now. Some deep infield being played here by the middle infielders, hoping for a grounder from Bentz to end the inning. That's low. Bentz takes 3-1 now. He's happy to take a walk. That'll bring up Dylan Marsh, who, despite a low batting average, has an amazing OBP. If you can load the bases for Marsh, there's a chance he'll walk you in. Off the plate. Put another man on. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. DeVries having some serious struggles. His third guy that he has gotten on base without a hit.
Now batting number 16.
He put Hollick on 4 pitches. He put Dom on his first with a hit by pitch. And then he put Bentz on in 5. So, bases loaded. Dylan Marsh now up. He has come in twice in this tourney, but hasn't started either of the games he appeared in. He was a pinch runner back in game number 2 against Bryant. And then he was a pinch hitter or a replacement second baseman when Aiden Roberts came out for something. So he is 0 for 1. That's taken on the edge. That'll make it 0-1. To my knowledge, he doesn't have a run. He does not have a run. Right? Oh no, he has a run. He has a pinch running run. He got it on a take crossweight pinch running situation. Or sorry, not take crossweight. It couldn't have been. It would have been a courtesy runner situation. He got it for Phillip Bentz back in that Bryant game. So 0-2 now. He fouls one off. Marsh headed for Northern State. D2 program. DeVries delivers. The 0-2. Just a little bit high on Marsh. That was a close one. 1-2 now. Hardhats wearing their grays. This is their 5th jersey that they've used. You do have to wonder. We have one more game tomorrow. How are they going to wash those things? All right, 1-2. They've used all of them on this road trip. Ooh, high. Ducks a little. Second errant ball that threatened to hit somebody near the head area by DeVries. He did get very close. I think he hit the bill of the batter's helmet for Don McKnight back in the first at bat. There's a rabbit across the field. Hello, watch out. He takes it high. DeVries maybe a little bit distracted there by the bunny in the infield. I think you guys could see that. But that bunny, he's still sitting back there. He's staring at the dugout. Jay Crosswaite's having some fun. He's looking at it like, what's this guy doing? Full count. Called strike on the inside. DeVries locates. He strands 3 runners. Hardhats do get one in the top of the first. So they take the lead 1-0. Hayden Lighty going to come out here, bottom of the first, show us what he's got against this Pat Hagge Patriots team. It would have been nice to jump on this team. This team 4-0 so far in this tournament, currently needing this win to get a chance at being in the top 4 for playoffs on Sunday. Well, they're trying to scare the rabbit off. It's running away up the line, and it's out of here. Through the fence it goes. Oh, wait. No, they're running it away. They're trying to get it into the left field area. It's over in the bullpen and left. So, as weird as it was, that was a striked out side for DeVries. To recap that inning, Hardhats got 1 hit. They scored 1 run. That run was earned to DeVries. There were no errors, and there were 3 men left on to make it 1-0. It would have been nice to jump on this very good Millard South Pat Hagge Patriots team. DeVries is headed to Dordt University in the fall. I think that's NAIA. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. I think it is NAIA. I can double check at some point. I'm going to check on all of these people as they have a little meeting with Hayden Lighty. We're going to tap hats and the mask. Aiden Roberts was a little late to it. Okay.
Hardhats steps in.
All right, leading off will be the second baseman, Braden Hodges. Taking strike 1 for the lefty second baseman.
2.
Okay, so that's going to be a strike 2 now. Lighty got 9 Ks in a 7-inning, 1-hit shutout against Brandon Valley a week and change ago, but he got hit pretty hard in Yankton in the first game of this road trip. Game 1 of Yankton, he came in relief for Declan Mickley. Got beat up a little. We lost that first game. That's gonna. Ooh, wait. No?
It hit the,
Oh, it hit him. Hey, sorry, he made a fist motion as he was, wincing in pain, and I thought maybe that would be a strike call. Sorry, we just hit the ump. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2-2 now. Hodges going to Cloud County Community College in the fall. He's among many of these Millard South seniors going to the next level. Ooh, take it just a little bit high.
That moves to
Benz
full
gets
on
out to
Hodges.
make sure he could for sure grab that. So full count now. Lighty getting set. He was a far better pitcher with nobody on than with people on the bases. That's a good one. Wait, what are we doing? That was
Did that hit him again?
wait. How does that? Does that? That had to be something.
They hit him like ball 4 or hit.
Hello?
So they call no pitch.
Okay, no pitch.
Who did it hit?
Okay, redo on the payoff pitch. That one didn't count. Full count now. Fouled off. We keep on going.
Because it hit the umpire.
Well,
Again.
but surely it would have still.
Yeah, been a pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because by the time it hit the bump, it was already either a strike or a ball.
Unless they say he didn't make an attempt to move, they just call it no pitch.
I guess. Okay, full count. We keep on going. Lighty gives him a strike. It's fouled off. So this at bat keeps on going. I would say we're on our 8th pitch, but I think that the 6th pitch was kind of nullified.
Works for everything, I guess.
So I guess we're on number 8 now. That was wild. There's a grackle that just got on the netting. That's a curveball high. And so after all of that confusion, a leadoff walk is taken. That took about 10. I mean, that took 9 pitches to do. So,
Now batting,
wow.
number 2, Jackson Apen.
So leadoff walk. Jackson, Apen now up. Going off for second is Hodges. The throw is not in time. He'll steal second. Hodges gets the gets to second there. Nobody out, man in scoring position. This is a very similar situation to what happened in the top of the first with Dom McKnight getting on by a hit by pitch. I should note this should calm Lighty's nerves a little. He always seems to be a little bit nervous about base runners and pitch a little different when there's guys on the bases. Now that there's not a guy to stare at first, it could be easier. That's a strike, fouled off. So 0-2. Okay, the 0-2. Lighty checks back, takes a step off. The runner Hodges fooling with his gloves.
We got those slidey bits.
Yeah, Lighty delivers. That's a strike 3. Edge of the plate. Good one there. Balk. Never mind. Another strikeout that wasn't. So,
Walk is called.
retcon that one. We'll put a man on third, a balk, and still nobody out. Whitey's got to be frustrated. He pitched 2 pitches he thought were strikes for strike number 3. Both of them called back, not given in the count. 0-2. That one is hit over to second. Roberts gets it. First out is recorded, and the game is tied.
4-3.
So Hodges comes around to score on a wild series of event, and we have 1 out. So that was only through 2 batters. Yep, that was just the first 2 batters of the game.
Designated hitter number 5.
And now Max Hurd going to come up. So RBI ground out for Appin. Max Hurd headed to Wayne State College. At strike. Lighty getting those first pitch strikes.
State?
You a Wayne State?
Oh,
We got a Wayne State alum in the broadcast booth. The PA here. 1-1. Max Hurd, the DH, getting set. That one is hit deep into left. Running back for it is into right, and it'll get down onto the warning track. Good, picks it up, throws it in, and the man will get a stand-up double. It gets away. Oh, but he's going to stay put. Zeke Farley, savvy move. He comes in to support from left, and they keep the man at second. That is a double. Things not looking, it's not starting amazing, I'd say, for the Hardhats. Although on offense, it worked out just fine against DeVries.
Stepping in number 20, Noah Carroll.
No flash photography, all right, so 1 out, man on second. Now comes up the cleanup man, Noah Carroll. He pops it up, going after it. Bent's going to call for it. The catcher, no, out of the glove. He seemed to not quite have it. I think Dietrich might have had a better play, but Bent's called for it. And so dropped. That'll be strike number 1, but no play. That'll get the out. A 1 to Carroll. Popped into left. This one should be caught. Zeke Farley underneath it. Makes the grab. So out number 2. Recorded on the fly out.
Flies out to left field for the second out of the inning. Now batting number 3, Rankin.
Rankin now, the third baseman, going to come up. So 2 outs, man on second. Hardhats trying to strand him, keep this game tied. Rankin delivers. I might add a very abnormal. That's not going to play too well for the righty Lighty. Lefty Lucy. All right. They check back. McKnight. The throw gets off of the runner. He'll be safe. Doesn't get into the outfield thanks to his legs there. So 1-0. McKnight thought he had a play. He might have. But the throw slightly low, and the runner got back. So 1-0 now. Called strike outside of the plate. Lighty gets it. Lighty, great at getting that first pitch strike. He gets this on the second pitch this time, but when he gets ahead in the count, he's a really good K pitcher. He just hasn't shown it yet because they all been called back. 1-1. Grounded up the middle. Lighty grabs it himself. A little bit of a Kareem off the mound there. He grabs it in the glove. So that'll be the final out. Hardhats do allow 1 to score here in the bottom of the first. A very strange set of circumstances sets that up. From a bunny to a non-ball to a stolen base to a balk. I mean, it was kind of a crazy experience there in those first little bits. So that'll be the inning. So to recap the bottom of the first, Hagge Patriots get 1 hit. They score 1 run. That run is earned to the pitcher Lighty. There are no errors, and 1 man is left on base. It remains 1-1. Hardhats would have loved to get a little bit more in that first inning. DeVries comes into this inning with 4 runners allowed to reach base and 3 strikeouts. A very strange stat line, but hey, you know. All right, so Tate Crossway will come up. The lefty of our own, the only one in our lineup. He will come in trying to counter the about, I would guess, 4 or 5 in the Millard South Hagge Patriots lineup. So We enter the top of the second. DeVries going to do his second inning of work here. The Dordt University commit. Up comes the left fielder, Tate Crosswade. He's had a mixed, I guess it's not crazy mix. So he's been 0 for 5 so far in this tourney. But he does have, and he got one weird call where he got he should have maybe had a single, but the umpire said that while putting the ball down, he stepped out of the box, which is a weird call I haven't seen before, but he was out of the box. That was a good catch from the umpire, so 2-0. That's just a weird side tangent. I'm excited to see what Tate can do for us. The bats seem to be alive here against DeVries. Swing and a miss. The stretch out slider gets him. So a 2-1 now. Way off the plate. Good one-handed grab there from Bentz. So it is a 3-1 count now. Lighty has not issued. He's issued just the one, or just no. He's just issued, or not Lighty. This is DeVries. DeVries has issued a walk twice so far. So full count here to Tate Crosswade. Getting set. Drew DeVries, the stretch, delivers the payoff pitch. It is fouled away. We'll do this again. It lands on the cages and falls in between some of them. A little surprise to whoever's doing BP in there. So, full count, payoff pitch. Lighty drives that one into center, and it's right to the center fielder. A well-hit ball goes right to where the man was standing. Easily handled there by the center fielder, Murphy Helm, and that'll be out number 1. So, tough break for Tate on a good hit ball. That goes right to the center fielder. Up comes Zeke.
28, Zeke Farley. That's it.
Zeke Farley up. The center fielder of himself. He puts down a bunt. That's not going to be the furthest from the plate, and that'll be out number 2. A little bit of a strong bunt there, handled well by DeVries, and out number 2 is recorded. So up comes Don McKnight. He nearly got decapitated in his first time up. He reached base, got to second on a wild pitch, and came around to score thanks to a double from Alex Dietrich. Swing and a miss on the high one. I think Coach Torvey might be saying, that last bunt didn't quite work. Let's just hold off on it and let Dom hit. Dom, the king of bloops, gets him all the way into that shallow outfield area all the time. He takes one. That's definitely in the strike zone. 0-2 now. DeVries ahead in the count for the first time in quite a while. Looking for another K. He delivers down in the dirt. Taken. So 1-2. Taken, strike 3. It hit the edge of the plate. Good pitch there from DeVries. He gets his 4th strikeout of the game. That is the perfect roll to the mound. It settles on the rubber. That's fantastic. Who was that? That was the catcher, Bryce Barnett. That's an underrated part of the game, but that is right on the rubber. You couldn't do it any better if you tried. Okay, for DeVries, so to recap the top of the second, there were no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on base. It remains 1-1. Lighty going to try to improve on the first inning, keep this thing tied. Murphy Helm, the center fielder, going to lead off here in the bottom of the second. So far in every game the Hardhats have played, In every game the Hardhats have played, the team that got to 3 runs first has won. That being said, 3 of those games were 4-2. So I mean, but hey, I mean, and the only other one that wasn't was a 9-6 win. But we took the big lead
Murphy
in that
Helm
one.
stepping in.
So bottom of the
Center
second,
fielder.
Murphy Helm going to come up, the center fielder. He caught a ball in the top of the inning. He does a check swing up the line. Dietrich sells out for it. That one floated almost dangerously to the first base area. So 0-1. That reminds me of the Mike Trout check swing triple. Oh, 1 now. That's a curveball. Hits the edge of the zone. 0-2. I think I might know something. That's strike 3. So, a first strikeout of the game. Hayden Lighty gets him on 3 pitches. That'll be a start to the second. First out recorded.
Now batting number 12, Tyler Moriarty.
So maybe Wayne already booked the tickets or already booked the hotels, expecting something possibly. And not wanting to go super late. I don't know. Maybe I might ask to see if we're sleeping for Saturday. Okay. 0-1. Whitey gives one. He's on 5 straight strikes. He's on pace for an immaculate inning. So 0-2 now. Here to the hitter, Tyler Moriarty. The 0-2. Ooh, that one wasn't a strike. 1-2 now. Just a little bit inside. So there goes the immaculate inning possibility. That's rarer than a no-hitter, especially in Legion. That one is popped up into shallow right, and good. Trips in the outfield. It's handled there by the center fielder Farley. But that'll be a single.
Went into shallow center for the single. Now batting number 19, Bryce.
Okay, so Moriarty gets to first on the single.
Now batting the catcher.
And so now Bryce Barnett, the catcher, going to come in. He had that great roll out to the mound earlier. He doesn't want to do that right now. There's a man on it. So, here we go. First pitch to Barnett is taken for a ball high, 1-0. Lighty does very good at getting, when he gets the first pitch strike. Wasn't able to get it there. Also, his command far more successful with people not on. He tries to check back. Good throw. I mean, had he been leading off by more, that would have been a great one for a pickoff play. It was low, it was straight, it was hard, it was accurate. I mean, all of the above. So 1-0. Taken high. 2-0 now. Barnett happy to watch. Moriarty, who's over there on first, is going to University of Minnesota Morris in the fall. Ooh, taken inside, so 3-0. That was pretty close. 3-0 pitch here. Lighty delivers one right down the middle. That'll be strike 1. Wait. That was as striky as strikes get, but the hitter Barnett thought he was getting the free pass, so 3-1. This is just a goofy balls and strikes game. Not even the umpire's fault. It's just, we've had some ones called back. We had a no ball. We had that just now. Check back at first. A good throw again. Dietrich trips over the man. But 3-1. Tall shadows here in the fading hours of the day. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So full count now. Lighty pulls it from 3-0 to 3-2. 3-2-1 count now here. Lighty trying to strike out Barnett. Or just get anything. I mean, he'll take a double play if you want to as well. Okay. Lighty. Payoff pitch. Taken for a walk. They can get him. It's a walk. Are you allowed to get him?
No.
So that wouldn't have counted had the tag been applied earlier, but a walk issued the man to first.
Barnett down to
They're going to
first.
courtesy run now.
For the catcher, Barnett, courtesy running.
Lighty issues his second walk of the day.
I didn't catch, you catch him.
There's 10 something.
Carson Durham, courtesy running at first.
Thank you.
That's taken inside. That should have had enough time to go somewhere, but indecisive is Moriarty, and they will stay put. So 1-0 now here to Brandon Berg. Carson Durr pinch running.
I'm really surprised Moriarty didn't play last night, because he's usually pretty good game.
Grounded, foul. So 2 men on, 1 out here. 1-1 count to the 9-hole hitter, the right fielder, Brandon Burge. That's a good curveball. It goes a little low. So 2-1 now. Lighty. Got to regain his composure. The 2-1. That's a strike. Fouled off. Goes directly down the little aisle we have from the dugout to the plate. So 2-2 now. That's a strike low at the knees. Good pitch there. Hayden Lighty gets his second punch out, both of which being looking. He'll take it. Out number 2 is recorded there on Burge. So he's gotten both outs by strikeouts looking so far. Up comes the leadoff man, Braden Hodges. Taken outside for ball 1. Hodges, a lefty. He is going to Cloud County Community College. He got a walk, stole a base, got to third on a balk, and then came in on a ground out. To start off, he represents that 1 run on the scoreboard for the Patriots. Called strike. That felt a little low. 1-1 now.
Was that before the bounce or after the bounce?
Yeah. Asking before or after the bounce there on the fastball, called strike. So 1-1. Grounded. First baseman, Dietrich gets it. Flips over to Lighty. That'll be the final out recorded. So nobody scores in the bottom of the second. Not without a little bit of tension, though. We go into the top of the third. Game is tied 1-1. Patriots and Hardhats knotted. So to recap that inning, there was 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, 2 men left on. It remains 1-1.
On deck and good in the hole. 2, 3, 4 in the order.
So now, coming up for the Hardhats will be the middle of the order again. Third baseman, Hayden Hollick. He got a walk and got to third his first time up. He will go on, then Harry Good, and then Alex Dietrich. So we're all tied up. going into the third. A very offensively happy game so far, but only 2 runs have come across. Pitchers have been able to keep those runs on the bases, not coming in. All right, so Hayden Hollick, third baseman. Or sorry, this is Aiden Roberts. I had it wrong. Oh yeah, Aiden Roberts will lead off. He struck out looking his first time up on a full count. That's way outside, and ball 1 will be given. Had to make sure though. 1-0. DeVries gives one at the knees, called strike. Let's say the zone a little wider than the normal one, and a little taller than the normal one. So that one is popped, grounded right back to the pitcher. DeVries throws to first, out number 1 recorded, a grounder, and so that'll be out number 1.
First down of the inning.
Both the pitchers gotten it out for their own cause so far today. And Hollick now up. Hollick got all the way to third base after getting a walk on a full count back in the first, though he got stranded out there. You'll watch one, that's in the zone for a strike. 0-1, DeVries getting set. DeVries, plenty of Ks so far today. That one is hit and somehow going to get down. Hollick wasn't believing it. He didn't start running. So that'll be out number 2. He might have been able to get there, but he thought it was going to be a pop-up, so he didn't start running. And by the time it landed, it was too late. So Harrison Good now up. Harry Good got that 2-run dinger that gave the Hardhats the lead and eventually the win in their game this morning. He hits one right up the middle. That'll be a single. So Harry Good gets the single here. The inning extends.
Good with the single.
2-out single from Harry Good.
27, Alex Dietrich.
Dietrich now up. Dietrich had that RBI double back in the first that gave the Hardhats their only run to the left, down to the left center wall. He has a homer to his name. He got it in Brookings. 2 outs. Takes one high. Snagged out of the air by Barnett. 1-0. It's a great night out here. Nearly 8 o'clock Central Time in Omaha, Nebraska. A cool maybe 82 with some wind coming in from the third base or first base to third. So that's going to be a strike. 1-1 now. They check back on Good. The throw gets away. Good get ahead to second. He's going to get waved. He's headed for third. The ball gets towards the wall. It's going to be a long throw to third. It's somewhat close. Harry Good, for the second time in 2 days, gets all the way to third on a check back pickoff error. And now, 90 feet away from home, Harry Good is getting ready for the 1-1 to Dietrich. A wild pitch would bring him in. DeVries has given out a few of those. So, Dietrich, 1-1 now. Takes one, that's called strike over the edge of the plate. Good location there from DeVries. 1-2 now. Dietrich had gone 6 at-bats without a hit in a row, and he broke that streak with that double in the first. That's going to be outside for a ball, 2-2. Good, just itching to get home right now. That's down and away. It gets away. Good, gonna come in to score. Hardhats take the lead. So after an error by the pickoff attempt by the pitcher DeVries, Good comes all the way around to third, and then after a wild pitch that gets in the dirt before the home plate, before getting to home plate, it pops over Barnett's glove, goes to the back, and that'll be enough to bring home Good. So the Hardhats now lead 2-1 on the 2-out single from Good. That one fouled back. We're going to keep on going. Full count here to Alex Dietrich. Dietrich caught and got 2 guys stealing earlier today. Or earlier this, that was last night actually. It wasn't night, it was early day, but. Ooh! They can't call that one. That'll be a walk. So, full count walk there. Dietrich gets over there and the inning continues.
Now batting number 11, Philip Bentz.
It's crazy to think Good was on that exact base at the beginning of that last at-bat. And then he got all the way around to score, so you never know. He takes a walk. Now comes up Bentz. Bentz took a walk his last time up, too. He did it on a 3-1 count. So 1-0 here. DeVries getting some encouragement from the fans here. Of course, the home team hosting here in Millard South. They've been great hosts so far. Been loving it. Grounded through, no, takes a weird hop off the edge of the grass and handled well by the second baseman, Hodges. That'll be the final out. So, in the top of the third, the Hardhats get 1 hit. They score 1 run. It is earned to DeVries. Oh, wait, no, unearned because there was the error for DeVries. That is the 1 error, and 1 man is left on base. Hardhats take the lead 2-1 going into the bottom of the third.
Due up for the Patriots in the third. It'll be Apen, Hurd, and Carroll.
You all know my opinion on pitcher errors and earned runs, but that's just so I'm just gonna not say it. But there you go. Jackson Appen gonna come up now. The shortstop. He got an RBI ground out in the first. Appen. Apen. Okay.
It's weird.
Okay, alright, Apen. I'll put that down.
Just something,
Yeah. Thank you.
you never know, some grandma somewhere is listening.
Yeah, totally. Alright, so Jackson Apen going to lead off this inning. Lighty coming out for his 3rd inning of work. Can't say it hasn't been tumultuous, up and down, the whole 9 yards there for Lighty. But he does have a lead. Only surrendered 1 run in the first 2. Stranded a lot of batters. So, I mean, hey, he's doing his job. Apen now up. Fouled off. He really pulled that one. That was an inside ball. He cranked foul. Strike 1 now. 0-1 here to Apen. Lighty puts that one. Curveball. Ooh, that's a called strike. I don't know about that one, but we'll take it, I guess. 0-2. That base, a very long one on the right side. That's down. Taken. 1-2. Lighty gives 1 high. 2-2. He's looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. Lighty gives 1, just got a piece of it there for Apen, and the at-bat continues. That was a good, hard fastball. Just gets a piece of it, and we keep on going. Curveball is sat on and floated into center. That was a well-hit ball on the curveball. He timed it up, but it just went right to the man. That's what happened to Tate Crossway, and now Apin retired. First out is recorded here in the bottom of the third.
1 out. Now batting number 5, Max Hurd to DH.
So now Max Hurd up, the DH. Wayne State commit. He's the second baseman, or he's a designated hitter. He got a double back in the first, though he got stranded out there. Nobody was on to drive in. All right, Max Hurd takes the first ball. 2-0. Outside, so Lighty looking a little wild. 3-0 now. Here to Max Hurd. Max Hurd, a varsity football wide receiver and outside linebacker for Millard South. That's a strike. That one is hit into right center. It keeps on going. It is going to get to the wall. So that's a big double. And going to third he goes. The throw is going to get him. The relay in time. So greedy base running. Going to get the man out there. And the out is recorded. Hurd thought he could extend that one to 3. He got the signal from his third base coach. And that throw beat him by a good 3 strides.
Hurd is tagged out at third.
That's the second time today that somebody's been thrown out on a relay. That one was good to Roberts to Holly.
Noah Carroll.
Pushed it on the clutch or something.
So, that's the second out. Nullifies any progress made by that. Noah Carroll now up. Takes one high. Lighty not throwing a ton of strikes right now. He does go deep into games, though. I wouldn't see this as a fatigue thing. 2-0. That's a strike. Lighty, a poached 320 star from last year. All right, that one is hit into left, to center, and back for it is the center fielder Farley. He does not make the grab. That seemed playable, but he did not make it. That'll be a double. So back-to-back doubles. He stays at second this time. And on 2 outs, man gets in scoring position, Noah Carroll.
Now batting number 3, Grant Rankin.
So he gets on the base paths and sticks. So with 2 out, now Rankin up. Grant Rankin, sometimes pitcher, sometimes fielder, sometimes tight end. So, your house is lovely. I don't even know how to do this. I'm just going to leave this at. So, all right, 1-0. Here now to Rankin. That's a strike now, 1-1. He swings one, fouls it off himself. Going to take a moment to recover. Coach is going to check on him. That one seemed to go off the shin pretty hard. He's going to go into a squat. His manager going to check on him. moves to 1-2. Rankin, determined to finish the at-bat. He will take a step back to his manager, and he will get ready to go back into the batter's box for the 1-2 from Lighty. That one must have really stung. Picks up some dirt, puts it on his leg. You know, earned his stripe, I guess. So 1-2. Fouls it off. So still 1-2. He's going to take some more time. Gets back in the box. Well, not yet. Now he does. All right, 1-2. Lighty has 2 punch outs, and both in the second, both looking. Taken low. Lighty thought it might have been. I agree with the ump that it was not. It was a little bit low. So 2-2 now. 2-2 now to Rankin. Lighty delivers high. So full count now.
Full.
All right, payoff pitch here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Man on second. Aiden Lighty to Grant Rankin. Fouled off. We keep on going. It's gonna... Okay, we're back. We're just having problems all the way around. Feel bad, all of you that tuned in. Come on back. So, at the end of the inning, Hardhats did allow 2 more hits. 1 run came in. A single brought home the runner Carroll. Rankin got on first. Then Helm got a single, got the other man over to second. And then after that, a bunt single loaded the bases. Hayden Lighty came through in the clutch. He pitched he got a 3-pitch strikeout of Bryce Burnett to strand the bases loaded, and we remain 2-2, entering the top of the 4th. So 1-1 now to Marsh. He'll take it in the dirt, 2-1. Sorry that you all had that. Had that problem. You're having some connection issues out here in Omaha. That one is blooped into center. The center fielder going to get it. So, played shallow enough to make the out, and that'll be out number 1.
Was out to the center fielder for the first out of the inning.
That's an abnormal amount of outs to the center fielder, I'd say. That was the 3rd fly out to the center.
Stepping in on the southern side of the plate, number 29, Tate Crossway.
Tate Crossway now up. He flew out to center on a hard hit ball back in the 2nd. Takes one inside, tries to get out of the way, taken for a strike. Yep, sorry about the interruption there. So 0-1. That's going to be a really good breaking ball called low.
Yes. Whoa.
Something just happened over there in the stands. A large crash was heard. I don't hear any screams.
There's fireworks.
Oh, fireworks. They're a little early. It is June 23rd.
Not for Omaha.
Omaha does fireworks early.
Nice night.
They never stop.
They always go.
HOAs must love that. All right, 2-1 now, here to Tate Crossway. That is way outside.
You gotta drive to Rockport, Missouri to get the good stuff here.
All right, 3-1. Crossway getting set. He would take a walk here with open arms. Fouls that off. Count runs full. Crossway has quite the power in his bat. Hard-hitting lefty, plays football. getting interest from some D2 schools like Shadron State. He puts that one into left. It is going to be handled. So a floated ball caught out there, and 2 outs recorded, both on flyouts. Up comes Zeke Farley. Probably the ultimate rally starter here. The 9-hole hitter Zeke Farley is going to come up to bat. He had a hard hit bunt that went back to the pitcher and was at an out back in the second. Swing and a miss on that one, so 0-1 now. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Hardhats TV. I'm Oliver Fell. We're here in Omaha today. Ooh, up and inside. He limbos out of the way of that one. 1-1. So the third one that's gotten really close to hitting some faces. DeVries getting a little bit wild. 1-1 here. That's another one. Ooh. Back-to-back near face hitters. 2-1 now. Farley, no doubt grateful for the ear flap that's covering his jaw right now. So 2-1. Pops it up in the shallow center. Center fielder wants it. Nope, the second baseman wants it. He'll get it. So 1-2-3 inning there in the top of the fourth. Hardhats get none on base and none come around. And going into the bottom of the fourth, Hardhats will look at a tie game 2-2. So despite leading 7-2 in the hits category, the Patriots have been kept to a 2-2 score. Here, very similar to a Pierre Casper game from a couple weeks ago. And now, the top of the order will come up. Oh, no, the 9-hole hitter and then the top of the order for this Patriots team. These Pat Hagge Patriots, they cannot afford to lose this one. In the tournament play here, in the College World Series Legion Tournament, the top 4 teams, only the top 4, get to go on and play in a little bit of a bracket for the championship on Sunday. These guys currently hold the lead in all of it. They're the only undefeated team around. They are 4-0. Hardhats looking to disrupt that. But if they lose this game, they will join the rest of the 1-loss teams. There are 5 others, and they will have to hope that they can win and at least 2 other teams lose, or they have some good tiebreakers so that they can reach that final day. So big day, big one here. If they're able to get this win, they can look at how things shape up, and they might be able to clinch even in the next day. But they really need this win. So Lighty coming back out, like I said, plenty of hits and walks allowed, but only 2 runs. He's kept it close in that front.
Brett Berge steps in,
and up comes the 9-hole hitter, Brett Berge. He hits one off the top of the bat, and 0-1. That's a looping curve, just a little bit high. This has been a very interesting zone. Some high, some low. I mean, I'd like to see that one is there. You'll like to have something like pitch tracks right now, just to figure out what the zone really is, because I can't quite pinpoint it. So 2-1. Is there some sort of rationale behind all of this? That's a curveball. Nope. I thought it might have hit the bag, or it might have gone over into the strike zone as it came across the back of the plate, but it is not. So a 3-1 now. Lighty delivers a fastball down the middle, and it's fouled off. Full count.
down moves full.
So Brandon Berge. He pops one up. Second baseman Roberts calls for it, makes the out. Out number 1 recorded. And that'll start out the bottom of the fourth. Lighty gets out number 1. Reminder, Hardhats have had 3 errors in the last
Top of the order.
What is that?
Number 4,
7.5
Hardhats.
games. They have really cleaned up their act. They went through that whole Yankton series without a error. They only allowed 1 run, or sorry, that's at 9 games, 4 errors over 9 games, if you count the Fargo series. So 0-1 count now here to the leadoff man, Hodges. Hodges got a walk back in the first, came around to score on a bunch of wild circumstances, and then he grounded to the third baseman, who gave it to the first baseman to end the second. Inside, gets away from Bentz, but no problem. Nobody was aboard. It is 2-1. Called strike at the knees. 2-2 now.
Send that one out for a vote.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little short, but he's not. I don't know if he's that short. 2-2 here. Lighty delivers a curveball up and away. So now we're looking at a full count. Full count was the count before the pop out to end the inning. He got the strikeout last time to end the inning. Full count here. Lighty, 3 Ks so far today. Grounded up the middle. Roberts, one hand. No! He makes his first error as a hard hat. And Roberts lets that one through. He's been a great second baseman. As I was praising the offense, as I was praising the defense, I jinxed him maybe. And put a man on first. So that's Aiden Roberts' first error as a hard hat. Welcome to the league. And Chase Apin now up. Running for second is going to be, what's that, Berge? Or not Berge, that's Hodges. He gets a successful stolen base there. So he's still second for the second time today. Bentz allowed 2 steals. Hasn't gotten a caught stealing today. 1-0 now. Here to Apin. That's a little bit outside. 2-0. Lighty led a lot of base runners on today. That one not his fault. That's inside. Now looking at a 3-0 count. Bent says, hey, let's talk this out. So we're going to have a little bit of a conference. Here we are. There's 1 out here. Man on second. 3-0 count here to the 2-hole hitter, Jackson Apin. Will bring up the DH, who has a pair of doubles so far today. Probably not the guy you want to throw to with 2 men on and 2 out, or 1 out. So Lighty's gotten out of this situation before. He's moved a full count. He's moved a 3-0 into a full count. He usually just moves to his fastball. All right, the 3-0. Delivers in the dirt. So that'll be a 4-pitch walk. Put 2 men on, and up comes the hard-hitting DH with a pair of extra base hits, Max Hurd.
Now batting the designated hitter.
So 2 men on, 1 out.
Hurd.
Lighty, definitely making you prescribe a little bit more heart medicine if you take any of that. That's going to be fouled off. He puts you on the edge of your seat, I'll tell you that. So 0-1 now. Man on first and second, 1 out. Max Hurd got a double and got greedy back in the third in this last inning, and then he got a double and got stranded earlier. That's a looping curveball right down Main Street. Great pitch there. Now leading 0-2 in the count. Hayden Lighty. This is exactly where he likes to be. Lights have come on here at the John A. Lamell Complex for Millard South High School here in Omaha, Nebraska. Fouled off. Count remains 0-2.
They turned him on with his phone.
That's pretty cool. Just like a smart house. The lights were turned on via phone. That's pretty cool. The app turns on the lights up here. No switch. Nothing in the box. Nothing like that. So 0-2. Lighty gives him one. And the rest of this inning, or the rest of the at bat, a little bit postponed, as that one goes there. The catcher, Vance, gets the ball, but I think he wants to tell the ump, hey, I got one. I gave it to the guy already while you weren't looking. So, okay. The lefty Hurd coming in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 extra base hits. But no 2 count faces him. Lighty with 3 Ks. Lighty delivers. Just got a piece of it. Fouls it back. 3rd foul ball in a row here for Hurd. Good pitch from Lighty. Lighty, I'm sure, is wanting to go to some sort of breaking ball, afraid of a wild pitch, and if Hurd can time that thing up, it could be really dangerous. The 0-2. Taken outside. First ball taken in this at-bat.
1-2.
That was the 6th pitch. So upcoming is the 1-2. Fouled off again. We go to pitch number 7. One-two count. In the dirt, Bent's gonna throw to 3rd. They won't get him. Both runners advance on a wild pitch. It's 2-2 now. 2 men in scoring position now for Hurd. A very big one. Now 2 more men in scoring position. Patriots on the verge of another game-altering play. This is where Lighty shines the brightest. He got that K with the bases loaded last inning. He's got 2 men on, 1 out, 2-2 count. He delivers. High. Full count now. So after the 9th pitch of the at-bat, the count runs full. Up comes the 10th pitch here from Lighty. Lighty definitely getting up there, and his pitch is thrown. The Hardhats dugout gonna have to think about that. Full count. Grounded. The breaking ball nearly gets him to go. I mean, he does. He swings, just gets a piece of it. So we keep on going. We go into pitch number 11 of the at-bat. Inside. Pitch number 11 is the deciding one. It puts the man on. So even only throwing 4 out of 11 for balls. It's gonna do it. Now up comes the coach here for the Hardhats. Bases loaded yet again. They might have to look at something here for Lighty.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs. The buns are free.
I like that.
Yeah. You gotta entice them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sometimes we give the meat away free. Charge them for the bun, but then they eat with their hands.
Alright, that'll bring up the cleanup man, Noah Carell. He got a double and came around to score last inning. A double would put this game in a very different place than it is now. Lighty going to continue. Hey, keep him out there. I know the Hardhats a little bit shallow in their other pitching options. Ran through a lot of them in their 6 games so far in the last 4 days. But 1 out here. Bases loaded. Hayden Lighty gonna face him. This is a very big at bat here. Thank you all for joining us on this Friday night. 1 out. Lighty delivers the first pitch. Fouled off. That was a hard swing there from Carroll. 0-1.
That's tough to get up.
Inside and high. So 1-1. Carroll, a righty. A good reprieve here for the righty, Lighty. He's faced a lot of lefties in this order. 1-1. Breaking ball is lined to Roberts. They throw to second, double play. They get out of it. The Houdini act from Hayden Lighty. He does it again. Bases loaded, 1 out. That's a little bit of a liner to the second baseman. Roberts, he makes the grab. Throw to Slick Ick at second, and that'll be the inning. Somehow, some way, the Hardhats get out of that without allowing a run.
And touch. Makes for the double play. Score is tied 2-2 through 4. We move to the top of the 5th inning. You up for the Hardhats.
So to recap that inning, there were no hits, there were no runs, no earned runs, 1 error on Aiden Roberts, and 2 men left on base. Somehow still 2-2. So both teams have allowed a lot of runners left on the base paths. 4 for the Hardhats right now, and, well, a few more, we'll just say, for the Patriots, a total of 8. So far, Lighty able to strand a lot. He definitely scares you, but he gets out of them. The palpitator. That's what I'm going to go with, I guess. But leading off is going to be the top of the Hardhats lineup. If they're going to take a lead, this is when they're going to do it. In the top of the 5th here. What a game this has been. Competitive back and forth all the way. Both pitchers a little shaky, but getting around. The Freeze did just get a 1-2-3 inning of flyouts in the 4th. But Dom McKnight going to lead us off. McKnight not been tremendous on the hitting side so far in this series. He is 1 for 7, far below his normal mark, but he has gotten 2 hit by pitches and 3 walks. He puts down a bunt. That's a good one. The third baseman playing in. He's going to throw to first. Got him, just barely. Third baseman able to gun him down. That is Grant Rankin. Wow, something good there. Out number 1 on the good play on the bunt attempt. I know he was playing in, but still felt like Dom could run that one out. So now Aiden Roberts up. Aiden 0 for 2. Fouls that one off. He grounded out to the pitcher his last time up and struck out looking in the first. So 0-1 here to Aiden Roberts. Down and away, 1-1. If any of you are watching here from Omaha, you know, say so. You know, any of you Millard South people found this. Thanks. Anybody who gave it to their Millard South people, appreciate it. That one hit it up the middle. That'll be a single. Aiden Roberts gets his first hit of the game. Hardhats get 1 on the base paths. A speedy one at that with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Aiden Hollick now up, the RBI leader for the Hardhats on the season. He, I believe, has gotten a hit in this series. Oh, he got a double back in the 6th of last game, so he does have a hit. He's 1 for 10. He is the RBI leader, though. He's brought in 2, both on groundouts. The ground out probably wouldn't do here unless another error on the pickoff happens. That's what got Harry Good over to third and allowed him to score the go-ahead run back in the third. So 1 out, man on first. Aiden Roberts, a speedy one. Wouldn't be shocked if he takes off. Neither would be the pitcher, DeVries. He gives one off the plate down low. So 1-1 now. Aiden Hollick got his shiny silver bat. Bat of a million gappers. 1-1. Checking back on Roberts. Hollick puts it up the middle. They throw to second. It is going to get away. DeVries muffs the throw, putting the man on third. What could have been a double play turns into nothing. Another man reaches base on the error by the pitcher, his second of the game.
Charge to the pitcher on the overthrow.
Hardhats, a narrow escape from the jaws of death there at second base.
Hollick is first with the error. Now batting number 14, Harrison. Good.
This has not been the prettiest game. So 2 errors from the Patriots on the day, both of which on that pitcher, DeVries. So, man on first and third, 1 out. Up comes Harry Good. What could have ended the inning keeps it going and puts another man on. That's a strike right down the middle. Good pitch there for DeVries. Very good. 1 for 2 today. He has a single. He came around to score on that other error back in the third inning on the pickoff attempt by the pitcher. Got him all the way over to third. A wild pitch brought him in, all on 2 outs. Good. Takes one off the plate. Going for second is the runner. The throw gets away but handled. The shortstop does a great job to back that one up. That is Jackson Apa, and the error is averted. Stolen base still there. Hayden Hollick gets his first of the weekend. Or not the weekend, just the series. He's not normally the stolen base candidate. I don't think that the catcher even really thought he would take off. He was a little shocked when he looked up and saw the man running. So 1-1 now here to Harry Good. Man on second and third, 2 in scoring position. The left on base has been the trope of the game. That one gets away. So 2-1. More than 3 times more batters have been stranded in this game than have come across. So got to watch out for that. Hardhats, if they're able to cash in on something here, it would be really big. Lighty keeping him in this just by the skin of his teeth. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good pitch there from DeVries. Fastball, 4-seamer with some good spin. So 2-2. DeVries has not gotten a strikeout since all the way back in the second. That one in the dirt. Good play there from the catcher Barnett to save a wild pitch, bringing in a run. So 1 out. Bases are 2 men on. Full count, 3-2-1 here for Harry Good. He got that 2-run homer that won the game earlier today. We'll see if he can do something here. Fouls it off. We keep on going. Harry, a very passionate baseball player. Let out a mighty roar last game as they won it. Very proud of that win. DeVries gives one. Inside and up. That'll put a man on. So now bases loaded with 1 out. This is exactly the situation that just happened in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody scored. Bases loaded. 1 out. This is what happened. So got to watch out on the line out to second.
Bases loaded. Now batting number 27, Alex Dietrich.
This is what Lighty did to the Hardhats fans back in the bottom of the fourth. He might do it here to the Patriots. So 1 out. Dietrich got an RBI double earlier. It would bring home 3 probably now. That was a swing and a foul ball. Handled one-hander by the man in the dugout. He's quite proud of himself. 0-1. Pivotal at bat here. That double play came around. It was big back in the bottom of the fourth for the Hardhats in this exact situation. Taken outside. If we can avoid that, even a walk would bring home the go-ahead run. Keep the Hardhats from stranding even more runners. Skied foul. 1-2. Thank you all for joining us. Bases loaded here in the top of the fifth, 2-2 game. Pat Hagge Patriots 4-0 in this tournament here. Hardhats at a respectable 2-2. Would love to improve that. Get a quality win here in the tourney, but Pat Hagge really needing this win. 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2. All right, 1 out. A ground out or a sac fly might do enough, but got to watch out for the double play. That's what got the Hardhats out from this exact same situation in the bottom of the fourth. DeVries, deep breath, delivers. Driven into the gap, that'll get down. Coming in to score is going to be Aiden Roberts. Only one will come around. But the Hardhats have a lead. Base is still loaded, 1 out. Big hit there from Alex Dietrich. That is his 7th RBI of the tournament. Second of the day. DeVries staying in there. Still 1 out. Phillip Bent's up. Phillip is 0 for 1 with a walk. Swing and a miss, high there. He tries to climb the ladder for that one. Comes up empty, 0-1. Bent's 1 for 7 in the tournament so far, but does have 2 walks and a steal. So the 0-1 to Bent's. In the dirt, gets through the legs. I don't think that the catcher really realized it, but until he tried to pull it out of his glove and it wasn't there. So 1-1. Still a lot of potential runs here that could come in. This will come back either to be the inspiring moment in a great win or the haunting moment in a devastating loss. 1-1. High. Phillip Bent's, a lot of pressure on his shoulders here. Not only for the Hardhats fans, but for all of these Millard South fans in attendance. Inside and dropped by the catcher. 3-1.
3-1.
A walk would bring home a second go-ahead run, or a second run to pad this lead. That would do a significant amount. The Hardhats have played 3 consecutive games where the winner won 4-2. Outside, ball 4. DeVries walks Bent's. Bent's cold as ice. He walks over to first. That'll bring home Hollick. Hardhats make it a 4-2 game here in the top of the fifth. Pat Hagge Patriots feeling it right now. The weight of what's going on just keeps on mounting. Oh, we've got a pair of Patriots warming up in the bullpen. You don't see that every day. So, pair of Patriots, but neither of them will come out to pitch. They're going to stick by DeVries. DeVries, 3 earned runs so far. Well, no. Technically no earned runs because it was his own, or 1 earned run because his own error was, he did 2 errors, and you know my opinion on all that. That's inside for Marsh. Marsh yet to reach base in this game. He's 0 for 2. He did have a pinch run earlier this year, earlier here. They're checking in. Oh, courtesy runner Aaron Roach will be on first. He replaces Philip Bentz. That's taken way outside. 2-0. Marsh, best at taking walks. The senior, known as Slim on the team. Swings on one, grounded up the middle. They will make the force out at home, and he will run up the line, leaving chalk in his wake. So second out recorded. Bases are still loaded. They exchange an error. They get good out at home.
Good is out at home on the force. Bases remain loaded.
So second out.
First. Benson second. Heatrick third.
So, all right.
29.
Crossweight going to come up. He is 0 for 2 in this as well. He's gotten a hard fly out to center and a hard fly out to left. Swing and a miss on a very hard swing. So 0-2. Base is still loaded. Top of the fifth. Hardhats trying to keep on extending this lead. The further they go, the more to work with for this already shaky pen and whatever light he can keep on doing. He is really up there in pitches, though. There are some Legion limits that we might have to work around. He's pitched 4 innings, but if I were to guess, he's probably in the mid to high 80s in his pitch count. He's allowed a lot of base runners and had a lot of foul balls. 0-2 to take Crossway. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So DeVries gets out of it. Hardhats do cash in on 2 crucial runs in the top of the fifth, and the Hardhats now lead 4-2. This is the same score as the last 3 games for them have gone. Every team that has won 4-2. If that's what it really is this week in Omaha, then the Hardhats are in a really good spot. Oh, who's this? Is that River? Oh, it's River Walters. River Walters will come into relief. River going to come in for the save opportunity. Number 26. Yeah. So that was K number 5 of the day for DeVries, his first since the second inning. To recap that inning, Hardhats. Yeah, it's River Walters, 26. So
River Walters now pitching for.
Hardhats get 2 hits. They scored 2 runs. Neither of them earned technically, but you know my opinions. There was 1 error on the pitcher, and 3 men were left on base. So that brings the runners brought in count up to 6, and the runners stranded count up to 15 in this game. 15 runners stranded, 6 runners in. That's 40% of the runners that have reached base have been brought in. The other 60% have been left. This has been a real stranding situation. And so, out comes River. Hayden Lighty over his 4 innings of work. He has 4 innings pitched. He allows a lot of hits, a lot of walks. That's a strike 1 from River. And he allows 2 earned runs and gets 4 strikeouts. So, the Patriots now up. The middle 5-hitter, Grant Rankin, check swing. Right over there to the third baseman, Hollick. He throws to first. That'll be the out. So out number 1 recorded by Walters.
Now batting number 1, Murphy Help.
Hardhats have done a good job of getting that first pitch, that first man out in this game. They've only failed to do so once. All of their innings have really benefited from having 2 outs. So it's a crucial out that they get there to give themselves a head start on whatever business they're getting out of later in the inning. River Walters, 1-0. Inside. 2-0 now. That's a strike. Delivered low in the zone across the middle, so 2-1. What a crazy game this has been so far. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2 now. Murphy Helm doing his best for the Pat Hagge Patriots. They're in desperate need of this win off of the plate if they plan on winning the if they plan on getting to the final day for that Sunday tournament. Full count, 3-2-1. The payoff pitch from Walters fouled off. It was a good one across the middle. Helm knocks it away. That's inside for a walk. Murphy Helm gets over to first. River issues the first man to reach, or the first man reaches base on River. And this is reminiscent of a lot of other innings I've seen today.
Up inning number 12.
So the second man gets on.
Tyler Moriarty.
That has happened in 3 innings in a row. Make it 4. So watch out. They make the throw away. That's going to leave. And Helm running for second. He's getting the signal to run for third. Hardhats still picking it up. They're going to tell him to hold there. And similarly to the play that happened earlier with the pitcher DeVries for the Patriots, River Walters commits an error. The man reaches third.
Ball over to third on the pickoff attempt. Throwing error.
Quite as much. Yeah. Well, and they can see that. All right, so 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. I don't know the count. First pitch. Wow, okay, that just felt weird. A lot went down. So 1-0 to Tyler Moriarty, the left fielder. Trying to bring home his fellow outfielder from third. Take an eye. 2-0. They fly that one into the gap. It's put down over the shoulder of Dom McKnight. An RBI single makes it a 1-run game. Patriots get another run. Their first since the third. They're having a little bit of a binary score line. 1-0, 1-0-1 in their innings here so far. So 1 out, RBI single makes it 3-4. So Bryce Barnett now up. That one is skied in the center. Farley underneath it makes the grab. So out number 2 recorded. Nobody advances. A 1 pitch out. That's exactly what River Walters ordered. If he can keep the lead here, maybe his team can do something for him in the 6th or the 7th. But he needs to keep this thing a lead. If he gives it back to a tie game, Hardhats struggled and clawed for every run there. They may not get it back for him. So, up comes Brandon Berge.
Harrison Hart.
Oh, Harrison Hart, pinch hitter. Going for second is going to be Moriarty, and that one goes away. It gets all the way out to the center field. Dom McKnight throw to third, not going to be in time. So stolen base and an error.
Stolen base and an error. Moriarty.
So Moriarty moves all the way over. Do we get to call that an error on the catcher or the second baseman? I'm not sure.
Well, I know the count to Clark.
So man on third. That one's low. River just trying to get out of this. The tying run 90 feet away. Here to the pinch hitter. Popped up, out of play. 2-1. Hardhats clenching up right now, getting all nervous. Or at least I am. I mean, I'm just going to guess. So 2-1 to Harrison Hart. Outside, he'll take it. River just needs to get out of this inning right now for the young righty. 3-1. The 3-1. Thrown high.
Ball
That'll
four.
be a walk.
Hart
So,
down to first. Runners at the corners.
Runners on the corners. 2
Top
outs.
of the order, number four.
Can we strand some more?
Hodges.
We've stranded 8 so far. 2 men on. If we don't strand anybody, then the go-ahead run will come in from first. 5-pitch walk from the pitcher. Up comes Braden Hodges. He reached on an error from Aiden Roberts his last time up. He has a walk, and he grounded out to the first baseman. Taken, called strike. Man will go to second. Bent's a little caught off guard by Hart going there, but he steals the bag.
Hart moves to second with indifference.
Oh, okay, they're going to call it indifference. I suppose. I think Bent's just kind of got caught off guard, but 0-1. Now 1 very inside. 1-1 now.
We needed that.
Bent's making sure that the wild pitch doesn't get away to bring in Moriarty. A single into the right place could give the Patriots the lead right now. That one is hit. Dom McKnight catches it off a skip. He throws to first in time. 2 more men are stranded. Hardhats maintain a lead in the bottom of the 5th. Bring that left on base count up to 10.
Hodges with the
Slick Ick comes up clutch. And these have been some stressful innings.
1 run scored.
River Walters just allows the 1 run. So to recap that inning, there was 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. There were 2 errors, 1 on the pitcher and 1 on the second baseman. And there was 2 men left on base. We're up to 10 man left on base, which is through 5 innings is kind of crazy when the max is 15.
2 up for the Hardhats here in the
2/3 of all bases have been occupied at the time of the out number 3 so far. So the Hardhats playing a sloppy game, but getting out of it. They only have 3 runs allowed. And Zeke Farley will lead off the top of the 6th. Oh, we got a pitching substitution here.
Now pitching number 5, Max Hurd.
The DH, Max Hurd. So Max Hurd, the DH, going to take the mound now. Hurd doing great at hitting so far. 2 doubles and a walk. So he's doing a great job there. Still somehow hasn't come across himself or had an RBI. It's kind of just an odd thing. Max Hart, Wayne State baseball commit. Oh, Hurd, yeah. I just got thrown off by Harrison Hart, the pinch hitter. Oh, wait, let me see who that is now. Because who's behind the... Wait. Is that Barnett again? Wait, how does that work? Oh, wait, it was the right fielder that got pinch hit for. Okay, so they just have Hart and right now? Okay. All right, so Hart moves to right in place of Berge. Yeah. And Max Hurd is going to come on here. Woo!
28.
Max Hurd going to pitch to the All-State South Dakota selection last year. First team All-State left fielder Zeke Farley. He's playing center today because fellow All-State outfielder Mars Saylor has a back problem and has been out for some time. That's a little bit high. 1-1 now for Hurd. Taken, called strike at the very, very bottom of the zone. 1-2 now. Farley 0 for 2 in this game. That's very unlike him. Called strike 3. He hits the corner. Ooh, Farley makes a line in the dirt where he thinks that ball went.
Cars in the parking lot of the
given any sort of
building, please shut your lights off.
Not given any sort of warning by the umpire, but
please
a little bit of a crass act, suppose. So that'll be the first out, a strikeout here for Hurd.
McKnight. Now plate.
So Dom McKnight now up. He has reached base on one of his 3 at-bats so far. Takes one off of the plate. That'll make it 0-1. Or sorry, 1-0. All right. As always, like to thank Millard South for being such gracious hosts to us here. Hardhats TV. And many a friend out here at this Legion tournament. Gonna miss them tomorrow. That is a swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Dom holds the post. 2 strikeouts to start off the 6th for Max Hurd.
Strikeout in the top. Now batting number 15, Aiden Roberts.
Aiden Roberts, he got a single to start off a rally in the last inning and came around to score. Woo! Lights are off on the car in the parking lot along the right field line. That goes off the plate. 1-0.
Thank you.
Umpire beginning to tighten up the strike zone. That one made contact going to left. The left fielder near the track, gonna watch it, and he gets the final out. So 1, 2, 3, Hardhats go down. Don't get anything in the top of the 6th. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, nobody left on base. So in the now going the top of the 6th. Oh, here comes River. We lead by 1. Get ready for another anxiety-inducing but overall good inning. This has been a roller coaster ride as a fan, but the Hardhats do have the lead up against the 4-0 Pat Hagge Patriots. River coming out for a 2nd inning. He pitched 4 1/3 in Yankton, by far his longest. He did earn the loss, unfortunately, as he left the bases loaded. 1 more run scored, and the Hardhats lost 3-2 out there in that game 1 in Yankton. He's trying to get the save here. I believe that would be his first save. He's usually using an opener, not a later guy. Let me check. Yep, no saves so far. He hasn't gotten a save opportunity either. He's trying to join Palmer Jacobs, Ridge Inhofer, Willis Lemmer, Lee Negebauer, and Eli Kelly in the players for the Hardhats that have earned a save. All right, so leading off, Jackson Apun. So 1-0. Now here for River. He puts a strike in the zone. It is flared into right. Good thinks he has it. Makes the out. So out number 1 recorded. Hardhats once again get that first out. They've done it on 5 out of 6 innings now.
Right field.
Once again, very helpful because we're usually having to get out of terrible situations where 1 more out is all we need. So getting that extra out as a head start has been very helpful. Probably saved us a few runs. Max Hurd, the pitcher/DH, is up. He drives one into the gap in right center and comes down with it as Farley. He ranges over. It felt like that one was getting down for sure. He's able to get out there, use his speed, get the second out on the fly out. That really felt like a hit when it got off the bat.
Now batting number 20, Noah Carroll.
Noah Carroll trying to be the man to keep this inning alive. Spark something here in the bottom of the sixth. He is 1 for 3. He lined out into the double play with the bases loaded the last time up. But he also got the RBI single back at the third to tie the game. Down in the dirt. Gets past. Nobody on board to make that a problem. 2-0.
2-0.
The cleanup man, Carroll, got completely clean bases. A rare sight for him. He swings on one, hard hit down the line, goes foul. That could have been 2, maybe. I mean, 2. Yeah, it could have been 2 if that got down in fair territory. So 2-1 now. The corner's being guarded here. It is grounded. Hollick handles it. Throw to first in time. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for River Walters. The best inning so far for the Hardhats. No runners allowed to reach base for the first time, and we enter the top of the final inning, leading 4-3. This is a very intense one. We'll see how it ends up. River Walters doing a good job. He keeps it a 1-run game. And Hardhats now going to try to extend that lead, give River a little cushion to see if he can get this thing closed out in the 7th.
You got Holly leading off?
Let me see. I do. So it's still 3-4. That is going to be coming back out. Here is Max Hurd. He got a 1-2-3 inning in the last one with a pair of strikeouts. One looking, one swinging. He will pitch to the leadoff man, which is Hayden Hollick. Hayden Hollick reached on an error and came around to score in the 5th. He got a walk earlier, so he's 0 for 1 in this game, but has reached base 2 times. This has been quite the game. Bracket play is Sunday, but we are currently eliminated from contention. For bracket play, only the top 4 teams out of, I believe, 36 are making it for that. We are 2-2.
Stepping in number 20.
Yeah, Igor, how you doing? Okay. Hayden Hollick gonna be the leadoff man. That one thrown a little off and outside for Max Hurd. 1-0. Popped up into shallow right center. Right fielder wants it. Hart makes the grab. So out number 1 recorded. I see you all are here. I see you're all watching, enjoying the broadcast. If you don't mind, give us a like. It helps people like Igor that are not Hardhats fans initially see this. And it also just looks good for all of us. I hope you're enjoying this presentation of Hardhats TV in Omaha, Nebraska for the Legion World Series Tournament. Legion College World Series Tournament here in Omaha, Nebraska. 1 out here now. That's going to be a called strike at the knees of Harry Good. That's inside, taken for a ball. Good. 1 for. He is 1 for 2 with a. Oh shoot. Swing and a miss on that one.
Count is 2-2. One and two is the count, excuse me.
All right, 1-2. Swing and a miss. So strike 3. Second out here in the second out here now in the top of the 7th. Nobody on. Fist bump given there between Alex Dietrich and the umpire. First pitch, down and away. Inside taken, make it 2-0.
2-0 to Dietrich.
Twice in Kansas City. Trying to get and both of them like bang just absolute perfect throws on the bag.
What's wrong there, buddy?
So 3-0 now. So 3-0, taken for a walk. So Dietrich extends the inning on a 4-pitch walk from Hurd. We've got our scoreboard back. That was an easy fix. That was so much easier than it has been with literally every other time I've done it this week. So you'll take it. 2 outs. Swung on and hit into left. The left fielder thinks he has it. Okay. So hard hit ball there from Philip Bentz goes straight to the left fielder. That'll be the end of the inning. Dietrich stranded. So to recap that, part of the top of the 7th, there were no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, 1 man left on base, bringing the Hardhats total up to 8. It remains 4-3, a 1-run game, and here to close it out in this 1-run contest is River Walters. Here is the time. Oh, here is clutch time. This Patriots team cannot afford a loss here if they want to get to the championship game. They are 4-0, the only undefeated team. If they lose this, they would join all the 1-loss teams that are all, there are 5 other ones. So 6 teams in the same running for those final 4 spots. It would come down to tiebreakers and run differential and some crazy stuff. And what? Games tomorrow. No, oh yeah, you have a game tomorrow against Rocky Mountain, right? So you still got to win that one, but this might really hinder your chances for that final stuff. You might even be able to clinch with just a 5-0 record at this point if you get to tomorrow and a couple teams lose. So big deal here for Pat Hagge in the bottom of the 7th. River Walters trying to get his first save as a Hardhat. They all touch helmets. It's time. And put the hopes of this team on the young man's shoulders. The man with his goggles ablazing. So, here we go. Pat Hagge Patriots. The 5, 6, and 7 in the due-up. Leading off for them will be Grant Rankin. Rankin is 1 for 3 with an RBI today. That's a strike 1. River delivers good on the lefty. Oh, 1. That one is flared into left. Crossweight. Makes the grab, out number 1. 2 more outs to the end of this game. Hardhats looking to pull off a major upset here and improve to 3-2 in the tourney. This would definitely be one of the biggest wins of the year. Up there with the Cheyenne Series win. That's a strike. So, 0-1 now here for Walters. Young River, can he do it? Called strike at the knees. That one maybe a little bit generous from the umpire, but we will take it. Murphy Helm, the center fielder, getting set. 0-2. River delivers. That's strike 3 right down the middle. Fools him, catches him looking. That's going to be the first K of the day here for River in the second out of the inning. One more to go. Hardhats still lead 4-3. All right, now the man that comes up, the hardest out in this entire game, Taylor Moriarty. He is 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Strike 1 called. River gets set. That one rounded right back up the middle. So now he's 4 for 4 with 4 singles. Moriarty keeps this thing alive. He has stolen bases. He stole second back in the 5th. And the game continues. The tying run now on first with a fast Moriarty. It wouldn't be the ending to this game if men weren't on with the game ending.
Now batting number 7, Bryson Botus.
Bryson Botus, the pinch hitter, going to get a turn, taken off of the bag. He pinch hits for the catcher, Barnett. 1-0 count here for River. Going for second is Moriarty, but it's fouled back. He's going to have to return to first. He's a little frustrated, gives it a clap, 1-1. Moriarty trying to get into the scoring position with 2 outs here. Phillip Bentz, extremely ready. Ooh, hit to the back. Botus takes the ride to second. 2 men on, still 2 outs. Oh, this is starting to get stressful. The go-ahead run now sits on first.
Coach trying to settle him down.
Coach going to come out, have a little chat with River. River, I believe he's a sophomore. No, he's a junior. I think he's going on his junior year this year. Sophomore on to junior year over the summer here. And so, all right, 2 outs. He's just got to get 1 more out, and this game, this upset could be pulled off. Hayden Lighty kept us in. River able to strand a few back in the 5th. There have been a total of 10 runners stranded in this game, all Patriots. 10 Patriots have been stranded. Only 3 have come across. You just got to strand 2 more, River. It can't be too much.
Winners does.
So men on first and second. River throws one off the plate. Wild pitches could be costly here, as it would bring the go-ahead run to his second. Or the walk-off run, it would be. So 1-0. Swing and a miss. River Walters, the off-speed, able to get the man, able to fool Harrison Hart. 1-1. Woo. 1 hit one way could change this game entirely. It could end it the other way. It could end it the other way. So, big at-bat here. The 9-hole hitter, pinch hitter, Harrison Hart. He already got 1 time up. He drew a walk in that one. Down. Good catch from Bentz. Backhanded grab on the pitch outside. He handles it. The runners will not advance. 2-1 for River Walters. Swung on and missed. Second whiff of the at-bat. River Walters able to get that one past Hart. Hart wanted all of that thing. One more strike for River. Looking to finish off possibly the best win of the year for the Hardhats. He delivers outside. Full count. Hart drew a walk his last time up.
Count is full to Hart.
River got to collect himself. This is a big payoff pitch coming up. The tides of both of these teams going to be drastically altered by how this goes. The pitch inside hit him. Ooh. Rough one from River. Bases loaded. The go-ahead run over on second base. All bases are now forced out. Coach Torvey going to come out. And might take it away from River. They do. River frustrated with himself. But the bases are loaded. The go-ahead run sitting on second base. He is very frustrated. He really wanted to get out of that. He really wanted to end that game. He wanted to do 3 innings of 1-run ball and finish out this upset. But instead, to the mound, is that Hayden?
It's
Hayden Hollick. He pitched yesterday. That was his first appearance of the whole year, but he got a K. He did a 1-2-3 inning. In the 1 inning he pitched, a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Torvey liked that. He says, "Get me an out, kid." The go-ahead run sits on second. A single to the right place could end it. And a hit anywhere that causes an out could end it for the Hardhats. This is as intense as a Hardhats game has gotten. They just got to hold on for 1 more out. Liam, technically all the teams at the top have 1 loss. All the teams at the top have 1 loss. If we win today, we win tomorrow. We could be 4-2, and we would need like at least 4 of those 6 teams to lose again tomorrow. And we'd have to win and win a lot of tiebreakers. So it's not. I don't think we're mathematically eliminated. We need to win this game. We cannot win and get to Sunday without this game, first of all. And it would be a lot of things going right for us. You know, a big Week 17 like Jaguars kind of scenario, Jaguars 2015 kind of thing. You know. So that'll be it. Hayden Hollick coming in to pitch the last out. The man he has to face, the leadoff. Second baseman, Braden Hodges. Hodges 0 for 2, but he has reached on an error and a walk. A walk would be the tying run here. River Walters goes 2 2/3. He allows 1 run. That run is unearned. And as far as I know, he only got the 1 K. The Patriots, all the fans here on the edge of their seat. Bases are loaded. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Hayden Hollick, the man in charge. Aaron Roach has been put on third.
Stepping into the Patriots top of the order, number 4.
Could you write this any better? 10 men have got on the bases and been left stranded. 3 more sit there now. Is now the time the Patriots change their fate, or does Hollick put it to 13? Outside. He had not pitched previous to yesterday. He pitched a shutout inning, 1-2-3, with 2 strikeouts. Coach Torvey has given him the ball in possibly the biggest situation we have faced this entire year. In the dirt, it gets away, but Moriarty stays put. Moriarty stays put. That could have brought in the tying run, but disciplined work there. Moriarty not going to take a chance. 2-0. A walk brings in the tying run as well. Hollick got to control himself. He has not pitched high leverage. That's a strike. No. 3-0. That one looked pretty dang striky to me, but that is a shorter batter. So 3-0 now to the lefty. Called strike. He hits the edge of the zone. So 3-1, 3-1. You can't even, I mean, everybody on the edge of their seat. Hayden Hollick, this pitch. He likes the call. Takes a deep breath. Delivers. That one grounded. Takes a hop to first. Dietrich over to Hollick. That's it! The slide not in time. The Hardhats strand 3 more. They pull it out 4-3. They upset the Hagge Patriots, and they get the biggest win of the year. It's 4-0 no longer. Now to 4-1. Pat Hagge goes down. Thanks to Millard South. They've been tremendous hosts. Sorry we had to beat you there. Great game. I am a little sorry. I feel bad. They're a great team. But the Hardhats play a very, very good game. They strand 13 runners, only allow 3 to come across, and pull it out. That is an incredible game here to end our time at Millard South. We will go to Millard West tomorrow for a game at 2:30, and we will be ready. I wish Millard South the best. They've been great to us as hosts, and all right. That'll be it. So the 1-out save credited to Hayden Hollick. The win goes to Hayden Lighty. And now that'll be it. So Hardhats pull it out. Final score 4-3. I've been Oliver Fell. What a game that was. Celebrate accordingly. Not back there or anything. No, but not on anybody. Not on umps or anything.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right. So thank you all for watching. What a game that was. They are able to get 13 men stranded out of a possible 18, and they get the win. So taking a sprint out there will be the Hardhats. They will get a sprint. I think they might run a sprint or something for every error. I don't know the Torvy's policy out there, but that's what's going on. So thank you all. I'm Oliver Fell saying goodnight from the John A. Lamel Complex from Millard South. Hardhats pull out a good one. 4-3. Improve to 3-2 on this tournament. I'll see you all tomorrow, 2:30 in Millard West.